Okay, so it is quite late at night, but I am going to do a little bit of writing because everybody's finally asleep. And I feel like that's kind of the best time to do my writing, especially when everybody's at home, because it's just a lot easier. I don't feel like I'm so distracted. And yeah, it's just like, I love writing late at night. I don't know, there's something about it that really works for me. I can sometimes write in the morning, especially if I'm like at a coffee shop or at the library or whatever. But if I'm at home, I cannot write in the morning. I'm not sure why. And writing in the middle of the day, even harder. I am such a night owl when it comes to writing. Even reading, I'm kind of the same way, but reading I can kind of do whenever I want. It's just like writing, for some reason, I don't know if you guys are the same way, but there's something just different about writing at night. It always makes me want to like light my candle and put on my music and just really focus in on whatever I'm writing. So I think, like I said last time, I did do a little bit, but I didn't get like nearly as much done as I thought I would. That's not a big deal. I'm on no deadline. I have no like actual goal that I'm working towards. I'm really just trying to get words down on the page. And if I can do that, even if it's like 50 words, 100 words, whatever, that's something to celebrate, honestly. And I think that because I'm so early on in this work in progress, I'm still kind of trying to find my footing with these characters. For me, sometimes that can take an entire draft to like really hone in on these characters' voices and who they are and what they want, what they're trying to say, and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, I feel like I know these characters pretty well, but I feel like there's also a little bit of a distance between me and these characters. So I really want to try to work on that and like find wherever I can connect to them and really latch onto that. So yeah, I'm gonna play my playlist. I'm gonna try to find it. It's not on my homepage for Spotify. And I can link my playlist down below. That's like not a secret or anything. So I will put a link to that. It's pretty long, and I'm always like adding new songs to it whenever I find a song that particularly fits the either like the aesthetic or just like the feeling or like the romance or whatever in this book. So always adding new music to it. So yeah, I'm gonna play my little playlist and I'm gonna do a little bit of writing, and maybe I will check in with you guys in just a little bit. I have been writing, and I actually wrote way more today than I did a couple of days ago, but I did want to quickly open my advent calendar since I totally forgot to yesterday. Like, what the heck? So I have day 8 to open, which is all the way up here in this corner. Let's see if I can open it from this angle. I don't think I can. Oh, there we go. Perfect. What shape could that possibly be? Oh, I think it's like a present, like a sack for presents. There we go. That's what it looks like. There's day 8. And then day 9. Day 9. Oh, it's also kind of up here as well. Right there. Day 9. Let's see. Let's see if I can open that one up as well. Ooh. These ones are really like, they are, there we go. And this one, I feel like these are kind of the same thing, just different shapes. I don't know, like, what is that? I have no idea. They kind of look like they're supposed to be the same thing, but also different. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, we now have 2 chocolates to eat today. But yeah, like I said, I wrote quite a bit of this chapter. It doesn't feel like quite as much because it is a lot of internal monologue and like just like the character thinking about stuff. There is like a little conversation in there, but it ended up being almost 900 words, so not bad. I definitely feel like I'm in a good spot, and I think I'm gonna leave it there. So, but I really like these moments of getting to write this kind of like internal monologue sort of thing, because I really feel like I get to know this character so much more, and like what makes her tick, and what her intentions might be throughout this story. So I think that that's really exciting, and that's kind of what I talked about earlier, so it's nice to kind of work through that a little bit. I do have to say that my playlist is really doing its job. I'm loving it so much. I think the songs that I've recently added are such good additions to this playlist, and like really actually like add to not only like my enjoyment of writing this, but also like the depth of writing it. So that's kind of why I love making these playlists and making like aesthetics and stuff like that, because I just feel like it adds to the experience so much more than anything else. And I've always written like that. I always need music in order to write. It's the same way with reading physically, is that like I need to have something playing in the background for me to be able to focus on the task, like whether it's reading or writing. I know some people prefer silence, and then other people will prefer like score, like a wordless song, and then other people prefer songs with words. I can kind of go for any of those options, but I'm almost always going to choose songs with words. I find that the words are not distracting at all. They just add to the experience. So let me know down below which kind of writer you are, if you need absolute silence, or if maybe you're like a movie score sort of writer, or if you prefer songs with words when you're writing. So yeah, that's about it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this little writing vlog. I had a lot of fun doing it, and it's really nice to kind of get back into this work in progress and actually start to make progress and not just like think about making progress. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Goodreads, Storygraph, and TikTok. All the links are down below, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!